good morning, my beautiful ones, wise ones, melanated ones. It is Wisdom Reborn, and I am out this morning doing a walk, and I said, let me say a little bit about what's on my mind. Well, today is Tuesday, July 29th, and I was trying to get these. I can't, and I'm not tech savvy enough to flip the phone around and all that stuff in the midst of. But I wanted to share something today that someone brought to my attention. And it's not really that they brought it to my attention. I was in the midst of a conversation with someone and they said something, which of course got some wheels to turn in my big old head. And what we were talking about is the perception of perfection. Why do we as humans, because the spirit knows better, so that's not a spiritual aspect, that's a human aspect. Why do we want to feel that we have attained perfection? Or why do we want people to perceive that we have attained a level of perfection when even the most idiotic, and I hate to use words like that, but even the most unlearned person understands that there is no such thing as perfection. There is no such thing as perfection in 99.9999999 aspects of our life. The only I feel like the most perfect thing that we can ever attain is the knowledge of knowing we will never be perfect, but that our goal is to be better. Not better than anyone else, because we all have our own pathway, we all have our own journey, we all have our own personalities. We are, each and every one of us, an individual authentically crafted. So in our authenticity, perfection will never be something that is listed in our resume, in our eulogy, in the story of our life. If they made a film about it, if they wrote a book about it, if they made a song about it, none of us have ever, nor will we ever reach perfection, because perfection is perceptive. Each and every individual has their own idea of what perfection is. And as you change, as you die to self daily, which is what we are supposed to be doing, as we are constantly in retrospect, introspect, and changing perspectives, we should know that our definition of perfection will change. If your definition of perfection has not changed, I challenge you to take 2 days and get off the internet and get out of no social media, no outdoor contact, limited only to the things that you need to do, and spend the rest of the time quiet and alone. And clear your mind as much as possible. Because in doing that, you will see that you are not perfect, that you could never be perfect, and that you should only compete with you. The goals and the dreams, the visions, the ideas, the plans that were made before you were formed in your mother's womb don't call for perfection. They call for preparation. They call for being honest. They call for forgiving others, forgiving yourself first. They call for always being authentic, showing up as you, not being concerned with the naysayers, understanding that the truth does not have to track down the lie. The truth just has to stand. And when you stand in a posture of truth and love and authenticity, and you're forgiving yourself and you're forgiving others, then you understand the level that you're going to reach have absolutely nothing to do with what anyone else will do. It's all based upon you and your perception of who you are, and understanding that although I may never reach perfection, I will be better. I will do better. My resume will never say perfect. Oh my God, as a matter of fact, my resume gonna say, a lot, a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. I did that too. I did that too. I was an accomplice in that. Yeah, I was. I've been so many different people in this lifetime. But I tell you one thing's for certain and two things for sure. I'm not competing with anyone else, and I will never reach perfection. Neither will you. So yeah, as I was out walking this morning, I wanted to reach out. Y'all see I got some hair now. Lots of it, and I'm loving it. I never, ever. This is the most hair that I have had in 20 years, and I am loving it. Now when I get a little hang time, and yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. The natural beauty. You will see me in a lip tint, a lipstick. You might even see me with something to buff out these freckles in these little spots that show my youngness, my youth. But you won't catch me covering up this glow right here with no man-made products. And that goes back to why when makeup was introduced, why only certain people were able to wear makeup, because people would put makeup on to, make people think they have gotten to a level of spiritual and emotional perfection to where their skin is now flawless. Oh my God, the revelation. And I don't knock anyone for wearing makeup or anything. I'm just saying it's not for me. And it's just not. I like my natural glow. I do. I wish my lips were naturally red or pink or something, but they never have been. So I've always tinted them. But this glow, I ain't getting really nothing but sunlight. Cover this glow. Y'all be blessed. I speak abundance in every area of your lives. It's time for us to wake up and remember who we are. It's time for us to understand that it's time. Today is Tuesday, July 29th, 2025, and I am Wisdom Reborn. And this was a quick little 10 minutes to the beautiful, wise, melanated, and truth seekers.